Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. Today we've got a love reading, and in this one we are going to see what will happen next between you and your person, whoever it is, boyfriend, girlfriend, crush, spouse. Let's see. I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture of the piles in a second. As always, please take your time, listen to your intuition, and then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everybody who chose the Aventuring Elephant. Let's see what will happen next between you and your person of interest. And we've got the 4 of Cups, Hope, Queen of Cups, Journey, Justice, and Servant. Interesting. You guys, I feel like what has been happening so far between you and them is nothing close to what's coming. There's this mismatch for some reason that I'm feeling like you've been trying to make things work, but it's you know, it's almost, I get this picture of those moments when one person is in the mood and another person is not, but they're trying to communicate, they're trying to come to the same common ground to decide something, and one is getting all hopeful and excited, and another one is really tired and exhausted and like, I don't even want to deal with this at this moment. Not that I don't love another person, not that they're not important to me, I just don't have any energy. I'm not on that same wavelength, in the same mood, if you will. And I feel like this is what's been happening, like you've been missing each other somehow, possibly through circumstances, possibly through timing. There's something about timing. When one was all excited and happy, another one was tired and exhausted and just couldn't accept what was given to them. And then when the roles get reversed, that's what I'm getting here very strongly. I also feel like one of you here has refused some kind of offer, and I wouldn't be surprised that it's you, people who are watching me right now. There was this offer of love, of emotional connection or reconnection, of exchange, of romantic interaction, and another person was the person that was offering it was really hopeful, really excited about this whole situation, but the one who was on the receiving end, there's almost this feeling of, it's not quite what I want, and that is why I'm gonna say no, or I'm gonna pull back, or I'm gonna get less active, or I'm gonna be more reflective, introverted at this point. I just don't, there's this no response, almost no response, neglect of some kind. Like, I don't want to engage in this way, whatever way that was. I don't want to accept what it is that you're offering me. But it's interesting because I don't feel like it's a total breakup or feeling like, no, this is not for me, I'm moving on, I'm done with the situation. I'm not sensing that. It's like, I don't want to accept this right now. But possibly in the future, there is still this flicker of hope, of expectation, and what if that is underneath the surface somewhere deep. If it's you, then it's inside of your heart somewhere, that you might be acknowledging it, you might not. Because again, I don't feel like there is a huge resentment or kind of hurt or never again. Just, it's, how do I explain it well? It's just not now, or this is not what I want. If things change, if possibly circumstances change, if what you're offering me is different, maybe in some way, then maybe. Because again, we also have this Queen of Cups right in the center of your spread. I do feel that you are invested in this still. even if things are not going too well, even if there was a separation or a falling out, or maybe you're not on the same page currently, I feel like you are still thinking about it. You are still in your heart, in your feels, and very emotional energies coming through. A lot of healing is happening for you as well. A lot of healing, a lot of retrospection, and going deep psychologically within. And it's almost like I'm just gonna be here. I'm just gonna be here, and if you want, you can meet me where I am. Like, if you're willing to go the distance with this journey. I want to say distance could be metaphorical, emotional distance, if you want to invest as much as I do, or create the type of relationship that I want. Could be literal distance for some of you, like maybe you're far from each other. But it's like, I'm just gonna stay put, I'm gonna nourish my heart, I'm gonna get my emotions right, in the right place, deal with them. I still feel soft. I feel soft. I want to be kind to the situation. I want to be loving. I want to be compassionate. But I also want to be compassionate to myself. And that is why how I'm trying to navigate this whole situation. What's coming? We've got this beautiful Justice, Major Arcana, you guys. 4 of Cups, Queen of Cups, and Justice. I do feel like the balancing of give and take is coming into the situation. Especially if you felt like what you've been given or offered was not comparable, was not equal to how much you were given. There's this equality, balance, and equal partnership, balanced partnership, I see. Justice is a very good card to see when we talk about relationships, about love. It's making things right. Sometimes it indicates marriage. If it's a serious relationship, if both people want it, making it legal, making it like, it's literally talks about legalities. But overall, the energy of Justice is making things right, correcting them. And it's interesting that we've got Servant, clarifying Justice. Making amends of some sort might be happening here for you guys in the future. Whether it's you or them, take it as it resonates. Somebody needs to make amends, or possibly it could be a karmic situation here, like you reap what you sow. Getting back what you've invested into a certain situation, what you've given. I want to clarify this Justice for you guys. Give me a second, I'm a bit nosy today. What is this Justice about for pile 1? I feel like something unexpected is about to happen. Something that you're totally not expecting. You had your certain stability, everything the same old, every day the same stuff, nothing much is happening. And then there's something unexpected, something really happy coming your way. We clarified Justice with the Tower, the Sun, and the 7 of Pentacles. It's almost like there's still hope. The Sun is coming out after this Tower moment, after this destruction. With the Sun, it's like renewed optimism and positivity for maybe what I've invested in this can still grow. Maybe the seeds I've put into the ground for this connection, for the situation, maybe they can still bloom, and in the future, maybe it wasn't all for nothing. That's what I'm feeling very strongly here. Renewed hope of some sort, renewed positivity and optimism for sure. Some kind of manifestation is happening here, some kind of breakthrough. Let's look at the bottom of your deck, you guys. You've got Judgment, absolutely. If you've been feeling like this is done and over, or that's something you wanted, I don't feel like it's over, you guys. With Judgment, there's still something that needs to be accomplished for the two of you. some kind of decision that needs to be made, some kind of final touch, final elevation, taking things to a new level, or clarity, truth coming to the surface, possibly a new chance, a new opportunity. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Look at this. We have this card, a change in the wind, which gives me very strong Wheel of Fortune energy. Just movement, fated events, unexpected things. Just my life got really strange all of a sudden, and it feels good. It feels exciting because everything was stagnant and dissatisfying and uncomfortable. With this change in the wind, there could be travel involved, first of all, or just breakthrough, change, movement. I do see changes in this connection. Things are not going to be stagnant. It does feel like a positive change. We also have this card Mercury, and it says think, learn, network, and communicate. With the Justice, there is no chance to avoid it. There will be communication. There will be this exchange, heart to heart, really honest communication. Maybe that's something that's needed here. We've got so many cups, but not much swords energy, so maybe communication is the Achilles heel in this relationship. Feelings are good. You're drawn to each other, but talking could be stifled, or you don't get each other, you struggle to speak the same language. Mercury could be some important planet, maybe for you in your chart or your person's chart as well. Then you guys, we've got this card Closure. And with this closure, I don't feel like the closure, the kind that just thank you next. With this closure, it feels like literally getting things right in your head, in your heart, and between each other. If you want to make this work, we need to have this closure, we need to talk, we need to discuss things. If you want to build a future, if you want to have the stable union, balanced union, for good positive changes to come our way in this connection, we need to kind of, again, make things right. I keep looking at this Justice, and it's like very radical, blunt truth. That's what I'm getting from it. And somebody just humbling down, getting really humble, and doing what's not usual for them, not what they would normally do in life or in relationships. And then you guys, we have this card Gibbous Moon, and it says you're very close to achieving your goal. Again, that's how it feels, very strongly, with Four of Cups, Queen of Cups, Justice. Something is about to break through. There's about to be a breakthrough, a huge change that you probably have been trying to manifest for some time, but it hasn't been happening. If your goal in this relationship is to reconnect, or to make it work, or to take it to a certain level, like moving in together, getting engaged, getting married, or just becoming a couple in general, like creating this union, this is an indication that you are very close. You are very close to getting there, making it happen. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. What will happen next between you and your person? We've got this card, the World, you guys. Again, there could be travel. That's important, an indication, a confirmation for some of you here with the journey that we had, a change in the wind with this carriage, well, and zebra. Yeah, could be travel or a relationship that kind of, maybe it's online, based online, you mostly talk online and it's just something uncomfortable. You want to have real face-to-face interaction with another person. I feel like it's possible, traveling is possible. The World often indicates peace, making peace between conflicting parties. What else, pile 1? What will happen next between you and your person? We've got this card, Religious Factors, and it says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Maybe literally you come from different backgrounds, different type of dynamic in a family, or you believe in different things, you have different expectations from relationships, and it's bound to be getting in the way of any relationship. Again, could be different countries, different nationalities, races, something like that, or just you are very different. But what's interesting that at the bottom we've got this card very soon, and it says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. You guys, I'm sorry for the noise. I have a dog, Katya, knocking on my door. She's not alone, but she just needs to be with me, I guess. I feel like you guys are manifesting this situation, manifesting a breakthrough, manifesting this goal, this dream of yours, receiving it somehow. And there's this speeding up of events that I'm feeling as well. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. What will happen next between you and your person? Okay. I'm gonna show you the one that turned around. And it's jewel within a teardrop card. It says appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. Absolutely. It's like realizing that there is something here, there's something in this connection that's important to me, that's valuable to me. Reconnecting emotionally, spiritually, mentally with this justice, making amends, possibly saying you are sorry if that's you or another person doing that, or both of you doing that. And getting humble somehow. I don't know, I'm feeling this humbling energy around the situation, where nobody is in their ego or like still feeling resentful towards one another. Let's just be honest, let's be straight and focus on fixing the situation. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. What will happen next between you and your person? We've got this card, temptation. I feel that there is still a very strong pull, very strong physical attraction, possibly lust, infatuation, very strong passion between you and whoever it is that you are interested in. And this could be something that is still very much alive, holding you still energetically connected to them, on top of emotional connection. There could be even like a physical encounter as well with this temptation, because it's the devil card in traditional tarot, which indicates like an exciting, steamy date or something like that. Very possible. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. What will happen next between you and your person? Talking about the devil, we've got this card passion, you guys, confirming what I was just feeling. And it says love, sexual energy, passions aroused, vital life force, kundalini, the sun, giver of life, strength, a gift, new infusion of energy, something beyond your control, surrender. With this something beyond your control, I did feel that it's something just out of the blue happens. Maybe you bump into each other outside somewhere doing grocery shopping or something, and there's all of those strong emotions that you feel all over again, and you don't want to let go of each other. Something like that. Very unexpected. And it feels like you will go with it, you guys. Many of you. And at the bottom we've got this card, instinct. It says follow your natural instincts. You're making the current issue more complicated than it needs to be. Trust in the universe. Allow your intuition to guide you. You are always safe. You guys, I'm so sorry I had to have a talk with Pechinka. So yeah, we were talking about instincts and the way you're making the situation more difficult, more complex than it needs to be. And with the Queen of Cups, she tends to do that. She tends to get into her kind of doubtful, confused energy and exaggerates the emotions she's feeling, so it could be where you are right now. But more clarity is coming, more clarity, more balance, more truth is coming into the situation. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. I want to get a few heart cards. Pile 1. What will happen next between you and your person? Okay. We've got these 2 cards that turned around. First of all, this one, and again the imagery, you guys. And it says sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. I feel like you're coming to that place somehow with this jewel within. I want to show you this card again. Just a second. With this jewel within a teardrop. The way it says spiritual and emotional reconnection, realizing the value in the pain, in the struggle, in the difficulties, in what you taught each other, and appreciating this relationship once again somehow. And then we have this card, which is also very beautiful. It says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Some of you might be standing at crossroads right now. Is this the one for me? Possibly could be a question in your head, or not. And again, I want to say that all of the people that we are with can be the one. Can be the one. If we give them the chance, if we give them... how do I explain it well? Every single person that we are with, we end up with in a relationship throughout our life. We are meant to be with them. We are meant to be with them. Otherwise, they wouldn't come our way. They wouldn't be attracted to us, to our energy. They wouldn't bring us certain lessons that we need. They wouldn't bring us wonderful experiences, memories, laughs, smiles, gifts, pleasure, whatnot. And again, I think you know what I mean. If this reading has been resonating with you, you know what I mean, if it's yours. At the bottom we also have this card, I'm going to show you, that says, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Interesting. I also want to get an advice for you guys in regards to this situation, this relationship. What do you have to do? Pile 1, in regards to this connection with your person. We've got this card, give back. Again, this rebalancing of give and take. That's what's important. I remember that you really helped me out back then, a year ago. Nobody was with me, but you were. And just for that fact, it would be really nice to, I'm gonna send you that Christmas card, Christmas letter, and tell you that you're a wonderful human being and I wish you all the best. Just a simple kind of act of kindness, oh my gosh, can't speak, that sort of restores that karmic balance of some kind. You know what exactly it is for you guys that they've done for you, you've done for them, and I feel like this balance will be restored between give and take in this connection. It says, today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. This is powerful. Maybe the other person is struggling somehow, or they're feeling down, and you might be picking up on that energy. Maybe they feel a bit depressed, or there is a rough patch in their life or something like that. And you saying something nice to them. I'm not trying to make you go and lose yourself, dissolve yourself in another relationship and serve them totally and completely, but just being kind and just spreading a bit of that love and compassion, especially if they're at this point in their life that they need it, will be a good idea. So basically, this is all I have for you, pile 1. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2, or everybody who chose this turquoise heart. Let's see what will happen next between you and your person of interest. And we've got the Page of Wands, Gift, Ace of Cups, Death, the Star, and the Enemy. Pile 2. For some reason I feel this push and pull a little bit, like getting closer and then pulling back and forth somehow. I don't know why. It's not the most consistent energies, consistent relationship that I'm getting from this, not the most stable for some reason. I do feel like in the past your person was very intrigued by you, very excited, there's something about you that they've never encountered, something exotic, almost strange, unusual, and that got them really curious, wanting to explore. Plus there was passion, and it feels very almost like it could be a new relationship, or just the feelings are very almost like high school dating, some kind of when you get all excited and you want to get to know another person more, and you like the way they look and they're so charming and you're so fascinated by them, and it's like they wanted to explore you, explore your mind, explore your life, know more about you, and they saw the value in you in this connection. It felt like a gift that was given to them out of nowhere. Now, I feel like what could be happening here is this renewal. There could have been a period of a kind of slowing down, or maybe things were not going too well. Now there is this chance, or it could be already happening, a renewal of some sort, a fresh breath of air. Oh my gosh, a breath of fresh air. A new start, a new beginning with this Ace of Cups. Just this. It could be an offer that is coming your way from another person. An offer to enter a relationship, to reunite, to reconcile, to start again. It's almost like it's available, it's here. Both of you see it. Both of you know that opportunity, that chance is here. But will you take it? I want to clarify this Ace of Cups for some reason. Pile 2. What is this Ace of Cups about? For pile 2. Okay, that's too much. There's so much newness and confusion and wonder, and it's something that it's like tiptoeing around the situation, not wanting to take a risk on one hand, but at the same time, I don't know anything about this person. What if I'm gonna get burnt? What if they will lie to me? What if they're not genuine? I don't know if I can open my heart. I feel like both of you could be in this state right now. And again, I do feel strongly that it could be a new situation, new relationship that's trying to somehow unfold, or in a very awkward way, I also want to add, or it's a relationship that is trying to renew itself. like reconnection, reconciliation, but it's just, if we do it, then we have to do it anew, like from clean slate, totally, like people that never met before, no history, no nothing. And it's exciting. It's almost like two kids that want to play, but then what if another kid is mean and they hurt me eventually? Trying to see the potential of this relationship, trying to evaluate it. Is it something that can be long-lasting, stable? We clarified the Ace of Cups with the Fool, with Two of Swords, the High Priestess. Plus I pulled an additional card and it was the Page of Pentacles. It's just this feeling of excitement, wonder, curiosity, but at the same time a lot of caution. I don't want to let on too much. I don't want to risk everything and go into this, like dive deep with my head, dive with my head forward in case there's something sharp on the bottom of the ocean, or, you know, my metaphors, and I'm gonna hurt myself. But at the bottom of the clarifying deck we also have the Sun. It's very inspiring, the situation is very inspiring, it's very exciting, and I just feel a lot of caution, and maybe, like, I don't know enough about this person to trust them. And you could be feeling the same way, and that is why you both not asking about, not opening up as much. And like there's something that keeps you distant. Even though you're both pulled towards each other, there is this feeling of distance and unreachable energy somehow. What will happen next? We've got the Star and Enemy. Let me see, I want to clarify the Star as well. What is the Star about for pile 2? Oh my gosh. You guys, I do feel like you both are excited about this new beginning, excited to go into this, at least try to have this new start, new fresh chapter. It's very hopeful, there is a lot of hope about it. We clarified the Star with the Ace of Pentacles, with the Ace of Cups, that same Ace of Cups we've got in the center of your reading, and the Lovers. There could be a very strong fascination with each other, with what the other person represents to you. Not necessarily how they make you feel, because you both don't really know how the other person makes you feel currently, but what they represent. For example, I really love the way the other person is focused on their health. The fact that they run every day like 10 kilometers or 307 miles. I don't know how to convert the metrics. Or that they're very healthy, or that they stick to veganism, or I'm really inspired by their ambition and the way they strive to be the CEO of something, I don't know. I'm really inspired by their spiritual inclination or something like that. And that keeps this interest, this almost like, could be even, it's something that feeds the passion that is trying to be born, or the attraction that you have. But again, it all feels like starting, the first steps. The first, how do I explain it well, you guys? We'll draw more cards, but I just want to convey well what I'm seeing. It does feel like an offer is coming your way, something that you've been hoping for. But we also have this Queen of Swords that I pulled an additional card. I feel like you might be quite resistant to this. You might be coming off as somebody cold or distrustful, and maybe being more open-minded would be a good idea here. Giving this person the benefit of the doubt and not seeing them as an enemy or somebody who wants to hurt you before they do anything that would confirm that. Because I do feel like they want to reach out to you, they want to be closer to you. With the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, it does feel like an offer. And it's not just the Ace of Cups, it's like an emotional offer. I like you, let's go out. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. We could build here. We could try and build a stable union, something serious, something valid. I feel like somebody is trying to keep their territory safe, keep their distance at an arm's length, and I feel like it might be you, pile 2. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. We've got the Six of Cups. Oh my gosh. You might be mirroring each other, you guys. You might be mirroring each other, but you both feel very emotionally inclined towards each other, wanting to help another person, wanting to make them feel better somehow, even if it doesn't come off right at certain times. There's a genuine kindness and like-mindedness almost, and feeling like another person is just... They could be my friend, at least. They could be my friend. Again, this could be a case of reconciliation. Reconciliation. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What will happen next between you and your person? We've got this card, 4th chakra or Archangel Raphael. Heart-to-heart connection. This almost waking up of the emotional nature in you, emotional aspect of you, and remembering almost how it is to love another person, or be attracted to another person, or be passionate about someone else, and just emotions waking up in the both of you as a consequence of interacting, relating to one another. Beautiful energy, heart space, reconnection, heart space, engagement between you and them. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What will happen next between you and your person? We've got this card, choose wisely. That's that confusion. What do I do? Where do I go? Should I trust them? Should I not? Should I be discerning and rational and analytical here, or should I just open up my heart, pour all of my emotions on the table, be honest completely, and hope for the best? What do I do? What's the best direction, course of action for me here? I feel like both of you are trying to do that. Both of you are quite wary. Both of you trying to kind of be smart about the situation, be wise, even though you are very drawn to each other. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. Did I look at your oracle cards? I didn't. Why? I will in a second, you guys. We've got your oracle cards here. I just jump straight to pulling more cards. Anyway, pile 2. What will happen next between you and your person? Look, oh my gosh, so message is very consistent. We've got this card, getting to know each other. Exactly, I would say this is a summary, like a headline, heading of your reading. That's how I would call it. Pile 2, getting to know each other. And it says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Exactly, rather than holding another person at an arm's length, you don't know me, I'm not gonna let you get to know me, I'm just gonna protect myself, my peace, don't get too close, I'm gonna shoot. Rather than doing all of that, opening up, getting soft, getting vulnerable, sharing about things that are quite that not many people know about you. This is the way if you want this relationship to work out. At the bottom we have this card, very soon, and it says, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Even if it's an old relationship and you had your chance to get to know each other previously, it's like you've grown apart a little bit, I would say, for many of you, and now it's time to kind of catch up. This is who I am, this is what I do now, this is... Welcome to my energy, I want to say. Let's look at your oracle cards now, the ones that I pre-shuffled previously. The first card we've got here is time for a nap. This could be where you are right now with this person. There could have been the stale period, nothing was happening, not much action, not much interaction. Maybe you pulled away, they pulled away, and you both kind of realized that you need to recharge, restore your energies, sleep on it. I feel like almost sleep on it, on this situation, to come to more clarity, more understanding. Then we've got this card fire, and it says confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. Again, I do feel a lot of passion between you, this initial spark, this desire, instinctual pull to one another. It's present. Even if you both are confused, like, what is happening here? Maybe one of you or both even are fire signs here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Then we've got this card inspiration, that similar energy, like the Ace of Wands, that new passionate, exciting start, new beginning that both of you are trying to, both of you are very excited by. I do feel that the situation inspires you a lot, makes you really hopeful, almost like there's something to look forward to in the future, something that makes me happy when I wake up in the morning. And then we've got this card Supermoon, and it says emotions are running high. Oh, no doubt, with the Ace of Cups in the center of your reading, with the Ace of Pentacles that we had, with the Lovers. It's almost like, is this a foe or a friend? That's what's keeping the situation confusing and maybe stuck. The question in your head, is it a foe or a friend? They could be on the same page in that thinking, internal monologue. Is this person, do they have my best interest at heart? Or are they a player? Or are they somebody to just take advantage of me? And yeah. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What will happen next between you and your person? We've got 3 cards, and I just wanna have them all. I wanna show you all of them because I feel like they're very relevant. The first card we've got is Sacred Earth Mother, and it says a message of love. And with that Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups, they could often represent a letter, a message, a text, because it's the Ace, it's the beginning, it's the chance to build on. Because it could be as simple as, hi, what you doing this weekend? Let's meet up. This could be what's coming in. Then, you guys, we have this card Ocean of Eternal Love, and it says healing, creativity, fertility. There could be healing that's coming into the situation, especially with the Star for your future position, which is often the energy of healing, unconditional love, compassion, kindness, love for all beings. And then we have this card Ganesha. It says clearing away obstacles, protection, guidance. Definitely with the Star finally seeing the way, finally being guided. Okay, let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What will happen next between you and your person? We've got this card Flame of Love, and it says allow the infinite power of love within you to radiate unconditionally in all directions, yet stand tall in your sense of self and in your own truth. The healing power of love will help you burn through all illusion, and you will discover new possibilities. This is a powerful time of transformation, ideas, creativity. Yeah, very inspiring, creative, almost like we can do anything out of this. We can mold the situation into anything if we decide to, if we work hard enough, if we stick to it, if we dedicate our passion, our desire to this, with this fire, with this inspiration, and clearing away all of the illusion, all of the confusion through interacting with each other. I feel that's how you'll be able to do that, talking. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What will happen next between you and your person? I'm gonna show you the card that turned around, and it was this one, and it says, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Interesting. Listen to your heart rather than your mind, I would say, for many of you. This is a situation where you're called to listen to your emotions, to your soul, rather than logic, mind, society, whatnot. At the bottom we've got this card. I'm gonna show you the message, read you the message. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Again, resentment it's not necessarily emotion. It's very strongly, for me at least, it's the game of our mind. It's the story, the history that we remember, the story that we repeat in our head about something that happened to us and hurt us. And we get really logical and really prudent and wary as a consequence if we have resentment in our heart. Forgiving someone could be very useful here, could really help. And coming back to compassion and kindness. Let's get a final advice for you guys. Where is the deck that I want to use? Just a second. Pile 2. What should you do in regards to this connection with your person? Pile 2. We've got this card, Serenity. It says, the most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. That same message, you guys. Maybe there's somebody in your past that you still hold a grudge on, or just feel like they wronged you somehow, they did you dirty, and now you see that same image. It's like seeing the same person in a different body, like the same soul. And I'm like, and being like, why am I dealing with the same situation, the same treatment? But it's almost like they are a different person. They came from a different background. They are not who you used to deal with previously. And letting go of something from the past, of the history you had with somebody, or how somebody made you feel, and almost conditioned you to be cautious and discerning and not trusting, would be a good idea at this point. And also tending to yourself, making yourself happy, caring for yourself, nurturing yourself, loving yourself. So this is all I have for you, pile 2. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 3, or everybody who chose this clear quartz stone. Let's see what will happen next between you and your person of interest. And we've got the 3 of Pentacles, Wife, the High Priestess, Service, Page of Swords, and Despair. You guys, it does feel like the situation was hopeful, was promising from the beginning. I don't know why, but somehow this connection, this relationship has a very strong aspect of friendship, of speaking the same language, of being able, feeling like we can work together. We are a team. Possibly we want the same things, or we are interested in the same things, or we feel like we are on the same wavelength, and we can practically work things out somehow and achieve and take this relationship to a beautiful place, stable place, possibly build a family even. I wouldn't be surprised if this relationship started as friendship for some of you. Maybe you've been working together, studying together, maybe you started as friends, and then slowly but surely realized that, what if maybe we could try, maybe we could bring a bit of romance into this. For some of you, it could have been that you are still getting there to that realization, or I'm not seeing much interaction between you and them. I don't know why. I'm not feeling that you are very constant in each other's lives. Living together, definitely not. There is a lot behind the scenes, a lot hidden, mysterious, ethereal energy around this connection. It's like I'm intrigued by this. Both of you are possibly intrigued by this and wanting to invest in this or try or get to know another person, but it's like fog. There's not much to hold on to. There's not much to work with. Even though initially you both felt like we could work with this, we could make this happen. I see you as somebody I could trust, I could build a future with, I could feel comforted by. There's this reciprocate support that we could give each other. Right now, with this High Priestess, it could be the lack of communication that is happening currently, or just this relationship is a very strange status of it. Like, what is going on? Who are we? Are we friends? Are we friends with benefits? Are we partners? Are we strangers? What is happening? This High Priestess confuses you a lot, I feel. Let me see. Pile 3. Let me clarify this High Priestess. What is this High Priestess about? Pile 3. I feel like somebody here is very secretive, is really tongue-tied, is really keeping a lot to themselves. Whether it's you or them, and it's stopping this relationship from progressing. Maybe because another person is very proud, or because they don't trust easily, they need time to open up. And for another it could be very disheartening, and they just said, oh, whatever, you're not that interested then, you don't want to invest, and I'm gone. I'm not doing this. We clarify the High Priestess with the Seven of Swords, with the Emperor and the Queen of Swords. It's a very cold energy overall. Like, nobody here is letting on too much. Nobody here is getting warm and fluffy and cuddly and vulnerable with each other. Whether in the past you could try and be friends, maybe you had similar interests. That's what got you into this interaction. Now it's like you're pushing each other back, like keeping each other at an arm's length. You don't get to know what's going on with me. You don't get to know who I am. Even though there is this underlying feeling that, well, we should try and help each other. We should try and understand another person. But both of you, I feel like you've got very strong personalities. Like, I'm not bending. I'm not compromising here. And I feel like both of you are saying this, not just one person. And both of the people do that. That causes silence. That causes just stale period. Both of the people are wondering what's going on with them, what's going on with her, with him. But not much is happening. Not much interaction is happening. But I also pulled an additional card, you guys, and it was the King of Cups. I do feel like emotions are present here, but they are so deep. So deeply hidden. Like, the other person, I do feel like they are attracted to you. They're emotionally attached to you somehow. But for you to know that, somehow you have to go through tests, or, I don't know, prove yourself somehow worthy of their commitment or confession or something like that, or generosity. Very strange situation I'm looking at. Very strange. The future, what's happening between you and them. We've got this Page of Swords and despair. it's not getting any more comfortable. That's what I'm feeling, at least for the next week or few weeks, because tarot shows the immediate future usually. Things change depending on our will, on our decisions, on our actions. With this Page of Swords, it's very I feel like there is a lot of spying going on social media. Like, we are not talking, but that person is checking my stories on Instagram. They are checking what I'm posting. They are seeing what time I was online on WhatsApp or Facebook. Can you do that on Facebook? I don't know. Anyway. And it's like, why are you doing that if you're not asking me out, if you're not talking? A lot of spying, a lot of trying to keep an eye on one another. And it's exhausting. It's very exhausting, I feel, with this despair. And it's like, what are we, kids? What are we in the high school? Just, yeah. It's like there's a lot of pride and almost this kind of petty games. And I'm not trying to scold you or make you feel uncomfortable. It is what it is. If this reading resonates with you, you know what I'm talking about. And I feel like this dynamic is likely to be continuing. It's likely to continue. But let's see, let's clarify this Page of Swords. What is this Page of Swords about? For pile 3. You guys, I feel like you know yourself. You know what you want. You're beautiful. You're magnetic. You're attractive. You've got a beautiful life that you built for yourself. You're very stable. You're very nourishing. You know how to take care of yourself. You know how to cover your needs. You don't need people. You don't run and chase people. And whoever you're dealing with, they admire you totally and completely. They respect you as a human being. They see how far you've come. There's a lot of admiration and them being in awe of you and having a very strong physical attraction to you as well. The way you look, the way you carry yourself. There could be what's happening with them is that they're intimidated by you. That could be the case as well. They don't know what your next action is gonna be. They don't know if you're gonna look at them even. They don't know if you're gonna choose them. They don't know if you're gonna forgive them. They don't know if you're gonna give them any light of the day. Can you say that? Like, pay attention to them, or just talk to them. We clarified the Page of Swords with the Empress, with the Ace of Wands and the Two of Swords. There's a lot of attraction here. There is a lot of pull that I'm getting from them towards you. Or from you towards them, like you are pulling them in. But they feel a bit inadequate somehow, almost. I don't know, maybe you pointed that out in the past, or you pulled back, and it's like you're not in a hurry, you're not desperate, you don't need a partner all that much. It's like they have to add to your life, because your life is already fantastic. That's the feeling, and they know it, they acknowledge it. And that's why they are very confused. Have I got what it takes to be with that person? It could be a relationship also. While I was shuffling, I had this thought in my head. It could be a connection where it's mostly based on online talking, maybe texting each other a few times a week or so. And it's again exhausting and tiring to stay in this dynamic. An additional card, you guys, that I pulled from the clarifying deck was the Ten of Pentacles. I do feel like you are somebody who's ready for a commitment. We also opened your reading with the Wife and the Three of Pentacles. Like, if this is not my future spouse, if this is not the person I'm going to be cohabiting with, living, building a family with, having kids with, I'm just not going to do it at all. And I feel like you either made it clear, or you kind of, your energy did, the way you show up, the way you live your life. And this Ten of Pentacles, I'm ready for that final picture of stability, of commitment, of long-term relationship. I want to look at the bottom of your deck, you guys, to see the background story to all of it. We've got the Three of Swords. Again, I feel like neither of you want to get hurt again, want to get heartbroken again, and that is why there is this tiptoeing or confusion or hidden stuff in this relationship being beneath the surface. Three of Swords. I don't want to feel that pain anymore. I've been through that. That's an old story for me. It's not my script anymore. I'm ready to be happy now. Let's look at your oracle cards. The first card we've got here is breathe, or breath. Breathe. And then I feel like it's exactly what's happening with this High Priestess. Both of you are pulling back and restoring your energies. Not interacting too much, not being too involved, not being too desperate, or just maybe you both agreed to take a break, or just restore your energies. Think about it. Think about the situation. Meditate on it. Sleep on it, I would say. Then we've got this card fixed, or fixed signs in astrology. And it says stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. And fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. With this fixed energy, and asking what is next that's happening between the two of you. I do feel like this connection has a aspect of longevity in it. It does, especially with the Three of Pentacles opening your reading. I do feel like both of you, on some level, want something that is long-lasting, something that is stable, something that's rid of drama, that doesn't involve roller coasters and ups and downs, breakups. You both want something calm, stable, peaceful, safe. And I also feel like you both are not in a hurry. Like, my next partner is going to be my future spouse. I feel like something you would say. And that is why I don't want to rush it. I don't want to make mistakes. I don't want to jump straight into something and it eventually turns out to be a disaster. I'm going to take my time. If I have to stop this relationship and not communicate to you, I'll do it. Because my goal is bigger than just enjoying the moment and going after my instinctual impulses, acting on them. Then you guys, we've got this card Peace. I love to see this in your reading. I love it. If there has been some miscommunication, conflict, or argument, disagreement, I do see you coming to peace eventually in the future. In whatever state this relationship would be. Friendship, lovers, partners, peace is coming. And that's something that both of you want, especially with this Page of Swords, this despair, this yearning constantly. What's going on with them? I have no peace of mind. Maybe you can't sleep. Maybe you feel all overwhelmed. Peace is coming. Peace is coming. And then you guys, you have this card New Moon. And it says a new start is coming. And we actually have a new moon that's coming up. When is it? When is it? 23rd of December, I think. And it's already 13th of December. So in 10 days, there could be a change that is coming towards you in this relationship in 10 days. Whenever you're watching this, it's timeless reading. 10 days, there could be some clarity, communication, breakthrough, new beginning for the two of you. Yeah, some kind of progress. It does feel very positive. I have to say, I feel very positive about it. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What will happen next between you and your person? We've got this card, the Temple Path. Yeah. Again, this peaceful feeling I'm getting. The Temple Path, this card usually talks about our purpose in life. Being aligned with where we're supposed to be. Being aligned with our course, our direction in this lifetime. And again, whatever is happening, I feel like this is a confirmation to you that you're on the right path. You are headed where you're supposed to be. Let go of the worry, let go of the fear, confusion. Everything is fine the way it is. And I feel like in the future you will see why. You will see why. What will happen next between you and your person? Pile 3. We've got this card Temptation. Yeah. I do feel that there is a strong pull here, strong curiosity. This is the energy of the devil in traditional tarot. This is so desirable. I want to have it, but I feel like it's there is some sort of seduction here in this connection. And with this high priestess, I was feeling it like maybe it's a bad idea, but I want to try. I want to go into this. Both of you are kind of very like an exposed nerve in regards to one another. That's what it feels like. There could be even like a physical reconnection of some sort, because with the devil energy, like adult energy, you know what I mean? We also got this card fertility at the bottom of the deck again, an empress energy, and we had in a clarifying deck, empress and this ace of wands, which is very fertile combination. Empress, which is the aspect, the energy of a mother, somebody, she's pregnant usually, and with the ace of wands, it kind of masculine symbol of passion. You know where I'm leading all of this. I don't want to stay here too long. So this could be something that this connection has in store in the future if you wish to go into it. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What will happen next between you and your person? We've got this card codependency, and it says addictions are affecting your romantic life. Just like with that temptation card. I feel like you guys are very attuned with what another person, almost like sensitive to another person's approval or their interest or their involvement with you, like how much they invest, and it's like it's kind of messing with your head at times. Could be a situation like that. Addicted to one another, addicted to another person's attention, or somehow them showing you that they care about you or something like that. Could be even a physical addiction, like addicted to one another physically, with that temptation again. But at the bottom, you guys, we've got this card trust, and it says this situation is calling for you to have faith. Maybe there's a lot of jealousy as well that's going on. One or both of you could be really jealous and spying on another person just to make sure that I want to keep an eye on them in case they fancy someone else. Even though nothing much is happening between us currently. It is a very strange place that they're coming from, whoever it is. What did I pull? No, let's do this deck. Pile 3. What will happen next between you and your person? Pile 3. We have this card, Eternal Dance, and it says movement, wheel of life, path of least resistance. I do feel changes are coming, like a breakthrough of some sort, some progress. And as soon as you let go of the struggle, let go of the trying to force something, and just go with the flow. If this is meant to be, I'm gonna see, I'm gonna observe, and I will give this a chance. I will see what I can do about it. It gives me the feeling of the Wheel of Fortune, just a lucky turn of events that you might be not anticipating. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What will happen next between you and your person? We've got this card, Good News. And it says, good news is coming your way. Something beautiful is about to manifest. Feelings of elation like you are on a cloud. It's time to celebrate all the wonder and beauty in your life. Again, could be a communication coming from them, an offer of some sort. Them wanting to share something with you that sparks a new beginning, a new chapter for the two of you. We've got the Kuan Yin card at the bottom of the deck as well. Enjoy the journey of life. Be not afraid of its mysteries. Take a chance and follow your heart. You are guided and protected by Kuan Yin, goddess of mercy, compassion, and transformation. If you have been wavering about proceeding with something that is dear to you, then this is a confirmation. Just do it. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What will happen next between you and your person? Okay. We've got this beautiful card that says the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Yeah. And to be honest, again, I do feel like this connection is kind of, it's either the one that's been renewed, or the one that's new, the fresh one. And maybe it's important to let go of something in the past, some kind of disappointment, some kind of pain, in order for this relationship to develop, to grow. Especially with this card, a new start is coming. Super moon, or new moon card. Letting go of the past and moving towards the future with hope, with renewed hope. What do we have at the bottom? Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Maybe this is a message for you to open up, to trust again, to share a bit about yourself. Especially if you're used to being closed up and not trusting people easily because of something that happened in the past. Could be a good idea to just trust. Let's get a final advice for you guys. Pile 3. What should you do in regards to this connection? We've got this card, reach out. And it says, we know you're reaching out right now for help due to your current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. Maybe you're somebody who's very independent, like literally easy for you to shut people out and be on your own and not need people in your life. And I think I already talked about it, not needing people in your reading. And maybe this is what you tend to do with this person. Every time they come forward, you pull back and don't want to engage, don't want to be vulnerable. And it's okay to receive help. It's okay to be taken care of as well. I feel it's an important message. At the bottom we have this card, vulnerability. Exactly. It says, this is confirmation that you are seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Yeah, independence, self-sufficiency, maybe that's something that's keeping you away from this connection. I don't need you to do anything for me, I'm good. And changing that, working on that, why don't you allow another person to know you better, to see you in all states, in very vulnerable states, knowing your secrets. This could be quite mutual, to be honest, you guys, for you and them. So anyway, this is all I have for you, pile 3. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.